Well, what is this we have here today? 2 visitors for Armann the Friendly Troll? I do not get many visitors, but that is a long story to be told at a different time. A boy and his dog, is it? And you must have names, do you not? Joseph, is it? And little dog, what be your name? Do not worry, for I speak all dog languages and dialects. So it is Rainbow. What a colorful name. Ho, ho, ho. Even trolls have a sense of humor. Well, at least I do. I think we will get along just fine. Would you like a cup of hot cacao or hot cocoa, Joe? Can I call you Joe, young human? And Rainbow, would you like the same, or would you rather a bowl of water? Coming right up. I have a special treat for you today. I have a tale for you, Joe and Rainbow. Do not worry, for whenever I speak, the being hears my words in their own language. Pretty convenient, huh? I learned that from a traveler 2 millennia ago who could speak in tongues, although I have forgotten his name now. On with the story. It is a legend from my homeland in the Misty Mountains. There are many mysterious things that take place in these mountains. It is forbidden to tell these tales, but they must be told if the stories are to survive for future generations. So, listen very closely, grasshoppers. Let us sit by the fire to keep warm so the spirits don't chill us to the bone. Well, ages ago, there was a very old hag of a troll woman. Hecla was her name, and she lived deep in the Misty Mountains. She may have been enchanted, for it is said that she possessed magical abilities. She sat day and night at her spinning wheel, creating mithril thread from spider webs that she collected in her forays through the forest. Mithril is a valuable metal resembling silver, but much stronger and lighter than steel. It was highly valued by all the races on the planet, for it was very rare. Hecla took care of feeding the spiders that created the mountains of webs for her to spin into mithril. You might ask, why did she spin the mithril thread? Well, it seems that there were gnome workers that she held under a spell that she cast upon them. They tirelessly created the mithril thread from spider webs that Hecla wove into mithril cloth. The cloth, it shimmered and sparkled in the full moonlight. It was beautiful, but the old troll was greedy and wanted all the cloth that was woven for herself. You see, her childhood was very poor, and the mithril cloth made her feel safe and secure. She gave none of it away, and she hid the mithril cloth in a cave near the top of Troll Mountain. This cave was protected by a warding spell that only the hag troll could remove by use of a special phrase that lifted the ward and unlocked the entrance to the cave. These are the words. Shh. Gul mit, which means gold be mine. She never uttered those words when anyone was near. One day, a young troll woman named Emma was walking on Troll Mountain and rested near the cave to have a bite to eat and to rest. After she finished her radish and onion sandwich, she closed her eyes to rest for a while and fell asleep, a deep sleep that was free of dreaming. During this time, Hecla arrived with a bag full of mithril cloth to be put in the cave for safekeeping. Sleeping Emma was out of sight, and because young troll women do not snore when they sleep, the only sound she made was a soft breathing sound which Hekla could not hear. The hag troll was so happy with her large bag of mithril cloth that she shouted the magic words out very loudly, "Gol mit!" And she entered the cave, where she emptied the bag and neatly folded the mithril cloth and placed it with the many other piles of stacked mithril cloth. Hekla smiled and quickly left the cave and placed the warding spell back on the entrance so no one else could enter and steal her treasure. Later, Emma awoke with a yawn, her eyes spread widely, and clear as a bell, the words came out of her mouth that she heard in her slumber. "Gol mit!" Startled, she heard the sound that she had never heard in her young but long life. Emma walked in the direction of the sound and was amazed to see this magical cave opening before her eyes. Emma walked carefully into the long cave. Eventually, she came to a chamber that dazzled her eyes with brightness. When her eyes adjusted, they fell upon a garment amongst all the piles. She picked up the garment and knew that she must have it for her own. She secreted the garment into her bag and hurried away out of the cave, thinking that the owner of the cave, be it human or dragon, might come back and catch her. She knew that she had stolen the Mithral Garment, but was overpowered by the thought that she must possess it. She wasted no time and ran back to her home. "Well, I must take a nap now, Joe and Rainbow. Storytelling is tiring business. Please feel free to rest while I sleep. Be well, my new friends."